Hi guys, happy Tuesday. So at this point I should be at home recovering and I will see you tomorrow. So some of you guys are going to be Zooming in and others of you will be in person. Be nice to the substitute, please. And let's get started. Okay, today is Tuesday. Some of you will Zoom in and others will be in person. You're going to check in with the substitute, then you're going to watch the video for lesson 8.1, volume of a cylinder, and do the assignment. And I want you to remember, in math class, there's not any asynchronous days. If you are virtual, you Zoom in every day. And if you are hybrid, you Zoom in on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you are in person Tuesday and Thursday. So I should see each of you every day. Here's the Zoom link, and we are in week 31. So let's go ahead and click on the swordfish. It's magic. It takes you to week 31. Let's take a look at the agenda. Remember, if the assignment is in red, it can be found in, it's an assignment for credit and can be found in Canvas. So here's your weekly review and here's your weekly CER. Those are due on Friday. Today is Tuesday. You do have a substitute. We will be working on 8.1, volume of cylinders. The book pages are right here, connected to the agenda, linked to the agenda. The video examples are here, linked to the agenda as well. And then the book pages for your assignment are also linked. Here you go. And then the video for today's lesson is right here under absent. So the video for today's lesson is linked there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. After the lesson, you will go to the module and it's right here, Big Ideas 8.1 Tuesday. So make sure you go to the reports tab to take your screenshot. Your screenshot should show your name, the assignment, and your score. That's what you're going to submit attached to this assignment right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we are working from the Advanced 2 textbook. If you're in 7 Excel, we're working from the Advanced 2 textbook. If you are in Math 8, we are working from the Course 3 textbook. We are doing lesson 8.1, which is the volume of a cylinder. And it can be found on pages 336 to 337. Okay, so let's talk about a cylinder. Let's review a cylinder. Remember, a cylinder has two congruent circle bases. Two congruent circle bases and one rectangle lateral surface. So when it's unfolded, you've got two congruent circle bases and one rectangle lateral face. But we're going to be working with the volume of a cylinder. Now, the volume of a cylinder is the same formula as the volume for a prism. It is the base times the height. It is the base times the height. But in this case, our base is a circle. The base is a circle. So we need to find the area of a circle. And the area of a circle is pi r squared. Okay? So it's the same thing that we've done with prisms. It's the base times the height, but in this case, we have to find the area of a circle for the base. Okay? So the book has given us this example. So we have our circle base up here. This is our base. They're telling me that the radius is 3 meters and the height is 6 meters. So the first thing we need to do, we need to find the area of the base. So our base is a circle, and they're giving us a radius of 3 meters. We need to find the area of the base. We need to find the area of the base. And the area of a circle is pi r squared. So now at this point, it's just substitution. Pi is 3.14. Our radius is 3. And according to the order of operations, we do exponents before we multiply. So I like to put the exponent in my parentheses just to remind me to do that first. So 3.14, 3 times 3 is 9. So now I'm going to use my handy dandy calculator, and I'm going to multiply 3.14 times 9. And I find out that the area is 28.26 meters squared. So here, the area of the base is equal to 28.26 meters squared. Well, that makes our life much easier because this is our base, and it is equal to 28.26 meters squared. Now we can find the volume. So we know that the volume of a cylinder is equal to the area of the base times the height of the cylinder. So the volume is equal to the area of the base times the height of the cylinder. So now it's just substitution. The area of my base is 28.26 and the height is 6. So I'm going to use my handy dandy calculator again, and I'm going to multiply 28.26 times 6. And I find that the volume is equal to 169.56 meters cubed. So that's what we're doing today. This is the nuts and bolts of everything that we're doing today. You have to be able to find the area of a circle, find the area of the circle, and then multiply that by the height. So let's do another example. Let's do one more example. Okay, the book likes to get all fancy on us, and they're going to give us a cylinder that looks like this. Here's our base. And in this case, they're giving us the diameter. The diameter is 10 inches. And our height Our height is 4 inches. So the diameter is 10 inches. The height is 4 inches. And we need to find the volume. So the first thing we need to do, our base is a circle. This is our base. They've given us a diameter of 10 inches. And we need to find the area of this. We need to find the area of the base. Well, the base is a circle, and the area of a circle is pi r squared. So this is substitution. Pi is 3.14, but they haven't given us a radius. Well, I know that the radius is half of the diameter. So the radius is 5 inches. So my radius is 5 inches. And the order of operations says we do exponents before we multiply. So 3.14, 5 times 5 is 25. Now, I'm going to type this into the calculator, 3.14 times 25, and I find that my area is equal to 78.5. So the area of the base is equal to 78.5. So this area right here is our base, and it's equal to 78.5 inches squared. Now we can find the volume. The volume is equal to the area of the base times the height of the cylinder. So the volume is equal to the base times the height. The base times the height. So now it's just substitution. It's basic substitution. My base is 78.5 and my height is 4. So I'm going to put that into the calculator, 78.5 times 4, and I find that the volume is equal to 314 inches cubed. Okay. But life doesn't stay that simple, because sometimes they like to do this to us. They're going to give us a cylinder that looks like this. Here's my base. And they're going to tell me that the diameter is 8 centimeters. And they're going to tell me that the volume is equal to 176 centimeters cubed. And we need to figure out the height. We need to figure out the height. Okay, we actually can do this. We're going to work it backwards. We know that the volume is equal to the base times the height, right? Well, they're giving us the volume. The volume is 176. We don't know our base and we don't know our height, but we can figure out the area of the base. We can figure that out. So we have our base, which is a circle. They're telling us that the diameter is 8 centimeters. we can figure out the area of the base. The area of the base, it's a circle. So area is equal to pi r squared. Now they haven't given us the radius, but I know that the radius is half of the diameter. So my radius is 4 centimeters. So now it's substitution. Pi times the radius squared. So 3.14, 4 times 4 is 16. And now I'm going to type this into my calculator. 3.14 times 16 equals, the area is equal to 50.24 centimeters squared. So the area of the base is equal to 50.24 centimeters squared. Okay, this is my base. Now I can substitute that in here. It's telling me the volume is 176. My base is 50.24 times h. Can I now figure out h, this variable? Absolutely, I can. I want to isolate that variable. So I'm going to divide this side by 50.24, and I'm going to divide this side by 50.24. And this here is a handy dandy calculator problem. 176 divided by 50.24, and I can see it equals 3.50. These guys cancel. That's my height. So my height is 3.50 centimeters. So in this case, we still had to find the area of the circle, but instead of them giving us the height, they gave us the volume. So once again, it was just basic substitution, only we were substituting the volume instead of the height. So that's what we are doing today, okay? We are finding the volume of a cylinder. So we need to remember that the volume of a cylinder is the base times the height, and that the base is a circle. So to find the area of a circle, it's pi r squared. So when we have a cylinder, we need to find the area of the circle, which becomes the area of our base. And then it's just substitution. The volume is equal to the area of the base times the height. So we're substituting the base and the height then for the volume. But every once in a while, they like to give us the volume and ask us, well, what's the height? So it's the same idea. We still need to find the area of the base because volume is equal to the base times the height. So now we're just substituting in the volume and the base so that we can figure out the height. So make sure to take a look at the book. The book does a very good job of explaining this, the volume of a cylinder, finding the volume of a cylinder, and this is an example of where they've given us the volume and we have to find the height. Okay, so the book does a pretty good job of explaining it. So now you guys are going to go to Big Ideas online and get started with your assignment. I will see you tomorrow.